Welcome back to another episode of Police Cam Reactions. Yes, this is video 2 tonight. You gotta get them while they're hot. These were two brand new videos that I had to get on right away. So tonight we are going to be again reacting on another officer involved shooting. This one is over a maniac at the grocery store, which at the beginning of the video, like the first almost 4 minutes were 911 calls. I know you guys don't want to listen to that. So we're going to start at the beginning of the main video because I know y'all like to get short and sweet to the point. Excuse me, I just took a drink of Coke. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty crazy one. They end up calling the police because the guy was walking in the back of the grocery store, like in the warehouse part where you're not allowed. So they asked him to leave, and the employee was walking him up to the front and walking him out, and he ends up pulling a gun on the employee and then running back into the warehouse part of the store again. So this is probably going to be a pretty hectic video. So don't forget to hit that like button, and please do not forget to subscribe to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're getting very close. We're almost to 700, so we don't need that many. So keep hitting that subscribe button, and I appreciate the support. Let's get into this video.
Yes. I heard something back there.
Well, the women's bathroom is right above.
So they don't even know where he's at right now.
So what do we have here?
So he was last seen going back here. There's another entrance, set of stairs. They think that he either went upstairs to the bathroom, but the employee just came down and said, "There's someone in the he's in the cooler." Oh shit! Get down! Keep your hands up!
Yeah.
Keep your hands up!
Do not reach for it! Jump down. If you reach for anything, you will be shot with a less lethal.
Calm down.
Who else is here? LAPD, brother. Who else is here? Yes, we have. Shit. Keep your hands. Relax, brother. Scared, brother. It's all right. We're going to help you. We're here to help you, all right? Here? We're here to help you, brother, okay? You have me here. What's up for LAPD?
Get down! Hey, come on, you gotta get down! You gotta get down! Get down! Get down!
So he ends up going up into the ceiling. Now you see where he fell out. It was a perfect square, right? Perfect square. So it's dark as shit up there. He probably couldn't see nothing. He could hear, he could probably hear the cops and the police radios right there underneath of him. He wasn't that far away from them. So he's probably listening to them, not realizing that where he was about to step was, it was probably an old vent area. You know what I mean? They probably redid the store, put that nice fancy sign over the coolers. So that's probably where the old vent was, and they just covered it with a piece of drywall. And he stepped right in it and fell right through because he never knew it was there. So he fucked himself. He should have just stayed hidden up there and not moved, and he would have probably gotten away. They would have left. They would have probably thought he left. Dummy.
Hey, brother, just relax.
Now we are in what you call a Mexican standoff. Let's see how it goes.
Relax, brother, relax.
He says, fuck you, call the other
Get out, man.
police
We're gonna
department.
figure this out together. Come on. Come on.
He said, fuck you, I'm on meth, bro.
Come on.
That is fucking crazy. He must not be too high because, like, when people get high on meth and shit, they start ripping, like pulling their clothes off because like when they get into a very active situation like this, where you gotta think a lot, think on your feet, and running and all that shit. You get very hot and sweaty very fast when you're on that shit. So he must not be on too good of shit, or he would be half naked right now, especially coming out of the out of the ceiling. But I have heard that in the LAPD uh, department, their force, that there is a lot of bad cops on the LAPD force. So that's probably why he keeps asking for the other police department. He probably knows the other police department very well. He's probably cops that he knows by names that can probably talk him down real easy. But since this is LAPD and he hates them and he thinks they're fake, he's gonna do some dumb shit. So let's keep on watching.
Just
Yeah, he's 415, all right.
stop. I'm done. Read the police over. Come on, get down.
That's fuck you.
Come on, man. Come on.
Because I'm not biting. What the fuck is that? A cop
No,
over there holding.
don't
Look
do
at
that,
that.
man.
Look. What? Is that a fucking grenade launcher or something? What the fuck is that? Looks like something that'll fuck you up. If anyone knows what that is, leave it in the comments, because I'd like to know. What the fuck is that? Can't be a grenade launcher because they're in a store. Is it like does it shoot like tear gas or shit like that? But you wouldn't think that they'd use that either because they're in a store, and I know that shit can get hot and catch shit on fire. I don't know. If you know, let me know. 'Cause that's crazy. That's pretty fucking crazy. That's the first time I've ever seen that on a video like this where they're in a Mexican standoff with a guy, and I don't know what the fuck that is. That's crazy though. Oh, there it went.
All right.
There goes his clothes.
How many years? Yeah, how many years? 23. Yeah. What year you start? It's been a while, brother. It's been a while. What year did you start? Oh, you can't remember, huh? Yeah, you're full of shit, dog. Fuck you.
Come on, man.
Nah. You guys are gonna fucking end up killing me.
We're not gonna. You just come down and talk to us.
I'd rather fucking hit the shit out right here with all cameras can see. You fake ass fool.
Come on, man. Just come down and talk to us.
Here. Call San Fernando. I ain't coming down there unless you fucking call San Fernando Police Department. Hey, did here? You have no fucking jurisdiction here? You got me fucked up. Report this shit. Fuck it. I was ready to write the date anyway. What's up, homie?
Come on, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, just come down and talk to us.
You could tell all the movements and shit that he's doing with his hands. You can tell he's on meth. He's on that shit bad. And you can also tell he does not like the LAPD, buddy. He either has a bad experience with them, or, maybe someone or a few people, some of his homies might have been in shootouts with him and died. I don't know what type of neighborhood this guy's from or anything. Like if it's I know out there's a lot of Mexican gangs in the LAPD area, and they don't fuck around out there, buddy. Them Mexican gangs will kill a motherfucker, and they will kill a motherfucker like that, and without no questions asked. It don't matter if it's over 1 penny. You fuck them, you're fucked. So that could be why you don't like the LAPD. Just give up and jump down, dude.
We'll come down here and we'll get it for you, alright? All this will go away, alright? All this will be over. Hey, what's your...
Not my favorite.
It's gonna be in your favor. Nothing's gonna happen. He's coming down.
He's off. Oh, shit. Damn. Why didn't they... Why didn't they have anyone there to block him from that way? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they should have had at least 3 of those aisles with someone at the end of each one of them. So just in case he jumped from the top of that shelf to another shelf, you know, there was someone there. And then if he jumped down and tried to run, there was a couple people there. So it looked like the one cop, he ran from the one side there, and it sounded like, what's his name again? It was Manuel, I think was the suspect's name. It sounded like he fired a shot, and then the officer fired like 4 or 5 shots back, 3 or 4 shots. There'd probably be a replay of it. Let's see.
He ran in there. Watch your back.
Hey, he's gonna have eyes on us, guys. Partner, where are you at?
They don't even know where he's at now. They done lost him.
Watch your back. Watch the glass right here. I don't know where you're
I'm gonna go over here.
I'm gonna read a play with you.
Yeah.
You went in here.
Get you a bottle of cheap wine.
This has to be barricaded.
You can get you a bottle of cheap wine for $3.49 down there. Gosh damn, that's cheap. You ain't buying nothing in my state unless it's at least $12 and up. At least. Here in Ohio.
We don't know where he went back there.
I saw he went this way, so I don't know where. We're just gonna have to hold it here. You guys hold it here.
When officers entered the store, an employee directed them to the rear of the location where Hernandez was last seen. While near the refrigerated section, Hernandez dropped from the ceiling and landed on top of the freezer aisle. Officers immediately ordered Hernandez down. He ignored the officer's commands and attempts to gain his compliance and walked along the top of the freezer aisle to the front of the store. The officers attempted to de-escalate the situation and gave Hernandez an opportunity to surrender, and after about 23 minutes, Hernandez jumped down from the shelf and ran to the back of the store where he encountered plainclothes vice detail officers that were wearing tactical vests with police insignias that responded to the backup call. Hernandez shot at one of the vice officers, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. Hernandez, who was not struck by gunfire, ran to the back of the store and out of sight. The officer Hernandez shot at sustained injuries and was immediately transported to a local hospital, where he was treated for a non-life-threatening wound to his arm.
So now, he's going to go to prison for the rest of his life for attempted murder on an officer. Because he pulled the trigger right there. He thought the cop was going to shoot back at him. Look, see how he's kind of blocking with his other hand? He thought he was going to get shot right there. Oh, wait. That don't make no sense. And he gets away. It looks like he got away. They didn't know where the fuck he went. Yep, there he goes, right out the back door. What'd I tell you? Right out the fucking back door. See ya. He gone.
As officers were preparing to search the back of the store, a 911 call from a nearby gas station was broadcasted.
Yeah, I need a San Fernando Police Department on Devonshire and Balboa at the MPM now. The place is getting robbed.
You need San Fernando Police Department?
Yes.
Okay, let me transfer you there. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, Devonshire and Balboa.
Well, that's not San Fernando, sir.
That's LAPD?
Yes.
Okay. So bring it over here.
He's drinking a beer.
Are you okay? Do you need a paramedic, sir?
Yes, just bring it over here now.
Okay, what's the name of your business?
It's
Wait a minute.
it's 8 p.m.
AM PM? Okay, the
Yes.
person that's there, is it a man or a woman?
It's a man.
Is he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's a, just, does it matter?
Is he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
What?
He's fucking Asian.
He's fucking Asian. Who gives a shit? Wait, you hear the voice? That's him. He went to the damn convenience store, walked in with a gun, went back, got him a beer, drank it, waiting for him, and he calls the cops himself. He wanted the other department to come instead of LAPD, and that you know Tim how he's talking to the lady, you know. He's fucking Asian. Who gives a shit? You know, doesn't fucking matter. I guarantee you, it's him on the phone. I don't know for a fact, but I'll try and find out. But if you know, let me know. I would say that's him on the phone now.
Okay, what color? The officers need to know who to look for, sir. What color shirt and pants is he wearing?
You're bullshitting me. All right, you know what? There's a robbery going on over here.
What color shirt and pants is he wearing, sir?
If I have to shoot one of you motherfuckers again, I'm gonna do so.
Sir,
I told you.
are you playing on the telephone?
Huh?
Are you
I don't
playing
know.
on the telephone?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay,
It's-
I'm hanging up. Goodbye.
That's him.
Officers responded to the gas station and immediately set up containment. After several minutes of negotiation, the suspect surrendered and was taken into custody without further incident.
We got it. You're gonna give him direction, okay? Okay, one. We got direction now. Here now.
Hey, lay all the way down.
Okay, let's move. Move forward. Bring the car up.
Hey, look to your left, bud. Look to your left. No, just stay there. Look to your left. Put your head to the left. To the left. Other side. Other way. Look the other way. Look the other way. Just like that. Do not move, okay?
Let's move up.
Yeah.
Don't move, right?
I'm not resisting. I'm not. Okay. I'm not. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
Okay.
I got it.
I'm not resisting. I have the weapon.
All right, you're okay.
No, I'm
Put your hand.
Oh.
All right. You're gonna spin up on your butt, okay?
Yeah, no.
1, 2, 3, up.
And that's pretty much the end of that video. They got him. So he decided he wasn't really ready to die, and he probably left the gun inside the AMPM, whatever that is. I have never heard of a store called the AMPM. Where I'm from, they're called like Circle K or UDF or Speedway. That's what we have around here. But I've never heard of an AMPM. But he decided he wanted to live and not have a shootout, which is a good thing for the cops and himself. Even though now he's definitely going to prison probably for the rest of his life after this. Which it's probably not a bad thing for him because it seems like the way he's living life out on the streets is not very good for him. So he would have probably ended up being killed one day anyway. So he probably saved his own life right there when he gave up to the police to go serve the rest of his time or the rest of his life in prison because he looks like he's probably in his early 40s, maybe late 30s. I don't know. I didn't read how old he was. I know meth can make you look a whole lot older, which is kind of crazy, but I'm still wondering why or how he never ended up getting shot there. Like in the first video you see from tonight, the guy running at the officer with a knife, he gives him like 2 warnings and shoots. You know what I mean? Which cop deserved to shoot. When this guy jumped down and running towards that officer with a gun, he could have shot and probably killed him right there, but didn't. He waited for him to shoot, and the officer ends up getting shot in the arm, and he gets away. So it's pretty crazy how they're kind of similar with a guy with a weapon running towards an officer. One lives, one dies. Well, I don't know if the guy in the first video lived or not. I have to check into it, but I will find out. But if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, just a different reaction. Y'all be safe out there.